name is Laura Asiricole. I'm with the Nerds of Color. Okay, so I really love Dinner is Served. It's based on your own experiences in boarding school and how you auditioned to be the maitre d'. How much did you really pull from your experiences versus how much was added and elaborated?
Right. A lot of them were like from my own experience. I sang in front of everyone when I felt that I'm not gonna get the position. I went up, to the stage and I like rang the bell. I sang this song in Mandarin Chinese. But then the difference is that in my own experience, that was one of the most awkward experience in my life, even though I felt really happy during that moment and that I don't care about whether I get the position or not, but it was still very awkward. But then obviously in this film, like I hope that that moment at the end, still is empowering.
Yeah, well, the conversation with the mother, that was, I really identified with that a lot. I've heard it many times, like something that I've heard many times of, you should just fit in. I know many Asian parents just want their kids to do well and move forward. Was this something you had to deal with because this is your story? Was this also something you had to deal with, like regarding the mother's situation?
Yes. I would say even for I feel like for a lot of us, right? Like even without, your mother telling you, sometimes you even yourself may feel that, right? Like you wanted to fit in the beginning, especially from a foreign country, right? Like I'm from China, I moved to the US. I do wanted to fit in, I do wanted to assimilate in the beginning. But then slowly you started to realize this, there are cultural differences. And then that becomes a decision whether do you want to hide that differences or are you gonna embrace that. So that becomes a choice.
Yeah, well, I know you talked about the idea of embracing yourself. That was the theme that you really touched on with the character. But I also can relate to the idea of the tokenism that was presented with the man wanting him to be it because tokenism, the model minority, and also striving to be better, but also losing yourself in the process that that he did. What other themes did you want to present in this short, other than just embracing yourself?
I think another thing that I wanted to probably show is that sometimes trying to answer the question, like who you are and, like to know exactly your identity is very difficult, right? And a lot of us we're always feeling lost about I mean, even for me right now, I don't think I can answer exactly all my identities and like who I am and where I belong. I don't have an answer, but through film and through like these characters in this different journeys, I'm trying to understand little by little, a little bit just more about who I am. And and I hope like what you're saying, like I hope people watching this can feel that it is okay to feel lost, right? And it is okay that you are still exploring.
Yeah, well, the song, I really, it was significant to the story. Zhao Yu's friends were singing it in the beginning when he was studying, which is significant of like him trying to assimilate.
Right.
But then he sings the anthem Island in the end. What was the significance of the song for you when you guys were working on it?
Right. I mean, that is definitely the centerpiece, right? Like that for us is, especially at the end, that is the moment that you're owning your own voice, that you're embracing yourself through almost a rebellion action, right? And so we wanted to have a rock type of song that is very different from the discipline of the school to represent that.
So you would say that you represent the island, like the individual is the island.
Right, right.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I really appreciate talking to you. I really love the film. It really hit close to home a lot of times watching it. So
Thank
thank you
you.
so much.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you. Have a good one.